Okay, folks, and here we are in the Unreal Engine again, showing off another environment I have, which if you go back and look at some of the animations, you can put people moving, and I could pass some of these cars. I could get some animated stuff to make the wheels turn and make it look like a live city. And here is a little restaurant. You can wander around in. Right? Okay. This is another pack that I think Epic gave out. It was worth $250 if you go and buy it now. And what's neat about this is that you can go in the buildings and there's stuff in the buildings you can see. Where's that from? Right here. There we are. See, here's like a bank. Right? Stuff over here for tellers and whatnot else. I think, if I'm not mistaken, up over here. Where was that? Yeah, there's even a subway down here. Right? Now, there's another pack that you have that you don't get to see. Is it's got like subway cars and whatnot else. I forget how to get through here. It's all blocked off. But I think that's the end of the thing over there. Can't really do much. But anyway, then you would have the station out that way, and then you could put some cars there and have people move around. You could do some spline and different things, like have a car move up, sit there for a minute, and then have the doors closed and people move off. And that could be another way you load a level. There's different ways of doing things. And yeah, I don't know why they put that in there, but anyhow, it's different. It's, there's a building in here that I went way the heck up in one time, up the stairs. See, here's the edge of the universe. Nope, not there. It's got to be down here then. One of the buildings in here, you can go up the stairs and you go up buildings and there's rooms. It's like a whole office sort of thing. Which one? I can't remember. This one? It might be. This one. Oh, that's the bank side. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd throw this one up there. I'm just going to go through and do little short bits of all of these to see how they run in the 426.2, and then I might restart doing some things with stuff. All right, like as I said, you know, um, and the bail stream stuff isn't going to stop me from doing shit. It just means I have to get more busy at doing everything. Okay, I got to deal with that and this, which, hey, you know, you want to go around filing false copyright claims on people, you're going to get what you deserve. Okay, like I run a clean channel. I do everything by the book. Okay, and then these two incidences, of which one should go away sometime this week, and this other one, I may have to sue the guy. Right? He's supposed to sue me, and he responded within like 6 hours of the counter notice, which means he's up to bullshit. Well, file me the notice. Okay. YouTube should send me a copy of him saying he wants to sue me. Go ahead and sue me. He can't because he doesn't have a video that I'm infringing anymore. Okay. The video link that he posted to begin with was his live stream and gameplay, and that's it. And I hate to harp about this because it's just disturbing, okay, that this kind of shit can happen. And then I did my video about that. So some of you probably saw that. And then I told him, I says, your video is, I went to his channel and I says, what the hell's going on here? Your video isn't even the same as mine. It's no cinematic. So he changed it to this other guy's. The other guy's claiming he doesn't have a clue what's going on. Yet, 2 weeks ago, I left a message, just 2 lines or 3 or whatever, asking him what's going on, and he never responded. So all the time that they didn't know that my video was 8 months older, they did nothing. And then all of a sudden, they change it back to his live stream. And on top of that, okay, this guy suddenly starts talking and saying I'm harassing him on his channel, right? When I quote false DMCA stuff and all this other crap. I says, if you don't understand what I am actually saying, you shouldn't be on YouTube. If you're in Canada and you speak English, I hear you on your live stream. You sound like you can understand it. Some guy said your video that's 8 months older than mine, I stole yours and somehow went back in time and uploaded that video. Okay? Now, most people would be upset at not me, the other asshole. They'd want to know who that is. This guy doesn't. He just goes right at me. And then, so I left this information all there, and he posts the exact same thing again, like a bot. I think that account was hacked 5 months ago. And that's or either I don't think it was hacked because he's still there doing videos. But what I do think is they're in cahoots trying to screw around with people. You know what? Go ahead, asshole. You're in Canada, okay? The country I'm from. And there are some good rules about people who are trying to do fraudulent claims and everything else about shit. Okay? Your little scam's over with. All right? Okay? There's a reason you got no subs. Okay? There's a reason Bailstream lost about 300 subs. He's probably giving Russians a bad name, isn't he? Right? Now, if I were him, and I didn't want some bad press and bad publicity more about it, okay, I would take the takedown down and say I made a mistake here, okay? You're still liable, okay, under the law for this if I did take you to court for counterclaims for my reputational harm, all the time I've spent on this, the pain and suffering that I've had to suffer over all this crap, okay? And this is why, you gotta, if you're gonna do something like this, make sure you're doing it right. Because if you don't, you're gonna be screwed. Okay? Here's something I gotta fix. Look at his feet. Just notice that. So the developer, there's something screwy there. Right? Let me see something. Aha. So see right here? This is what they call collision. All right. And they're simple and complex. For if I was doing a cinematic with people walking around and I didn't have a character in it, this would be fine. It takes up less resources, and therefore you're able to get your cinematic done quicker. But for gaming, you do what's called simple as complex. And what will happen is, see the edge here, okay? The edge right there. It will then curve down and go over, and like you see how there seems to be a box around the car even, okay? It will even do that for the assets of the car, okay? Now, it gets heavier on your system when you do shit like that, okay? Just saying, okay? And when you'll bump into things, like see right here, I can't go any further on that. Like if I jump up, see, I was in the air and I shouldn't have been. But anyway, that's to make this into something for gaming, and then it would be heavier asset, right? So older PCs can do cinematics in Unreal 4 with some of the stuff. You just don't use ray tracing and all of that stuff. And for gaming, then you can do more stuff complex, but it needs a higher end card, right? Anyway, take care, guys. And like I say, I'm just going to be flooding the channel with, I've got like almost 100 of these different types of environments. So as I get going, I need space though. That's the biggest problem here, is that running out of hard drive space. I got a bunch of games here and I like playing, and some of them I, you know, I should just do what some other people do and just record me playing games all day, and then just cut them all up at different points, right? That's what I did with that Diablo 3. It was slate. I don't know. On one of the hard drives has the Act 5 bit, where I never bothered to upload it because then I started noticing and hearing in the news about all Activision's BS and with employees, and I wasn't getting any views on it. So why do it? And that's another point to make here. I mean, this guy wants to sue me for 14 views. That's a huge copyright distribution issue, isn't it? Okay. And the other point to make here is that he doesn't have a video that I've infringed at all. Okay. If he did, he would point to that link. So I guess he has to find another friend who has the video prior to mine. Nice try. And what's getting me here is that the second mistake was done by apparently YouTube all by itself. YouTube can't do that all by itself. That's a lot. So something's going on with the second guy, but I will give him a couple more days to send it from the original email. If he doesn't send it from the original email, then I have to go, well, I'm going to have to include you in the lawsuit. And considering all this conversation from email, it's not going to go well for you either. I mean, this is like, I should do a video on how not to do a scam, because everything that has happened along here is what you don't want to do, okay? Because the second someone steps up to go, I will take you to court about this, you're done. And even if you don't have any money, okay, and you're sitting on welfare, I can take $100 off your check for the rest of your life. And I would be nice to have an extra $100. That's all I gotta say. I don't know how it works in Edmonton or Alberta. I know they don't give you much for that out there, because go get a job. So, are you working? I'll take a piece of that, up to $500 a month, maybe. That would be nice. Wow. And after I reply to these people, okay, they go right quiet. They got to be just human right now. Human. Our little scam didn't work. What's even more funny is that people at YouTube have seen what you've done, okay? Because we've been talking about this back and forth, okay? And to think that I don't have some lawyers behind me that I'm sending screenshots and showing stuff to, you're fooling yourself. Those German lawyers at Beartooth have been routinely shown stuff. This other video of me clicking the notification and it going to his live stream, and then 2 days later it changing to some guy's video that was done 8 months after mine, okay, is pretty damning, okay? YouTube should have immediately pulled that claim. And they could be suing him as well as me, okay, for falsely doing a claim. He keeps yelling and screaming about how I don't own the IP for Diablo 3. Well, of course not. Neither does he. I'm talking about the counterclaim, or the notification and copyright strike is in regards to me stealing a video of some content user. We don't even know what the video is anymore. He pulled the fucking link and put it back to his live stream again. You know, how is this guy able to do that? Who at YouTube is doing that? Somebody's trying to cover their ass. Whether it's YouTube or him, I don't give a shit anymore. Right? Get rid of the fucking strike, or I'll just keep making noise. And believe me, I know how to make noise on this fucking earth. I'll put my goddamn fucking United Hackers Association archive back online, and the first thing I'm going to tell them is what YouTube and this asshole did. Okay, enough of this fucking shit. I'll come out of fucking retirement, motherfuckers. You want me to stay retired or not? That's up to you. That's not a threat, man. That's just me trying to stick up for myself because I don't like anybody being treated this way. Okay? And just as an aside, I'm not a copyright maximalist. I don't believe that anybody needs 95-year copyright or 75 or 50 fucking years. Okay? I think about 10 or 15 years, and maybe you pay to get another 10 or 15 if you're making some money off whatever you're doing. That sounds like a nice system that the government gets some money to distribute amongst and save taxpayers money. Okay, where the rest of this is just to suck right out of our pockets for people that do Epstein's Island. Okay, and crazy movies like Cuties from Netflix. I mean, Netflix wonders why it's losing money now. Like, like, ah, you know, I've had words with this EVS guy, where the guy got shit when he did his little cider frog thing, and you know what? He did. A whole bunch of people got shit in the fucking mail and didn't get a refund. Okay, yeah, that's a good business fucking strategy right there, buddy. You know, and that's all he's done. That's all he's done, right? And I haven't seen anybody else from that bunch that's done anything that I would even want to support through comics. Because why would I do that when I can go get the Unreal Engine and make up my own little thing? And you know what? I got superhero packs. I can. Oh my god! All it takes is a guy that makes some meshes for me, and the hell with the rest of it. Then it doesn't matter. I just do my own thing. Honestly, I think some of these so-called right wingers are actually as woke as the left is now. They're obsessed. That's part of the problem. And when you go against science with these vaccinations, like, I wonder how many of these anti-vaxxers still think getting the vaccine could kill you. Because there's a guy in Alberta that took 60 shots so that people could get fake passports. He's still alive and fine. That tells you something. He probably never will get COVID for the rest of his fucking life, though. That tells you how fucking harmless it is. And that also proves that there's no goddamn chips in these things, because the cops will be wondering why 60 fucking people are in such a small space. It kind of throws out all the stupid shit you hear about stuff like that. And on the other side, you know, oh, I could just go on. But you see, I'm not negative like that. I'm gonna go have some fun, play some games, and I'm gonna stop talking about this now. Okay? Because the rest of this goes to lawyers now. All right? These people either fucking take the takedowns down or they get sued. Okay? And if it's found that YouTube is at some point responsible for some of this, they get part of the damages too. Okay? I'm getting sick and tired of being treated like a second-rate human being when, fuck it, you know? You're talking to a guy who's had 16% of the entire world's goddamn internet in the 90s, okay? Don't give me the bullshit that, you have 500,000 subs or you got 100,000, fucking a million or whatever. You're nothing, man. You're a man. You know what you are? You're a man. Maybe you're not a man because you're acting like a woman or an idiot, okay? More likely the latter. Some people's kids, it all comes down to, I don't run around doing shit like this to people for a reason, because if you do, you end up not doing much. Excuse me a second, someone's yelling in the hallway.